I want to thank both the chairman and the ranking member of the subcommittee for being here, because Senator Nelson and I have done so much to keep the emphasis and the importance of NASA in the forefront. I'm a budget cutter. I'm a person that wants to set the top line of a budget, but then it's so important that we set the priorities for what goes in that budget. And Senator Nelson and I and many others have tried to assure that we don't eat our seed corn, that we continue research, that we continue to reach for the stars, to go beyond where we are now. And NASA is the agency that can do that. And there have been people who've tried to abolish NASA, frankly. And I think that going forward, I will be certainly very comfortable with the ranking member, John Bozeman, who has done a great job of learning the issues and where we are, and he's hit the ground running, and I'm so appreciative for Senator Bozeman and his interest. Let me say that establishing our part of the space station as an American national laboratory was a great accomplishment in that it opened the space station for research from outside entities. And it can be private companies, it can be universities, it can be open to anyone who is going to do research that can only be done in space. And we all know that you can only do certain experiments in space because of the microgravity conditions, and you can't duplicate that on Earth. So finding out what is out there is so important for our future. And we've seen what exploring space has done for us in national security, being able to put satellites up there and do satellite surveillance, satellite-guided missiles has helped our national security so much. But now we have this laboratory, and one of the issues of this hearing is going to be what we're doing there, and certainly are we going to extend it further than 2020, or is 2020 its life, and what are we going to do to fully utilize it? I was at Johnson Space Center a few months ago, and I saw the hits on the alpha magnetic spectrometer. One of the almost casualties of the budget cutting without establishing priorities was that we were told that there wouldn't be room for the alpha spectrometer, the alpha magnetic spectrometer, to be taken into space by a former NASA administrator. And many of us fought back, and Dr. Sam Ting fought back, the Nobel laureate at MIT, who felt that we had to have that up there to get the cosmic rays and try to determine if there is dark matter and what it is and what effect it will have on the expansion of the universe. And I'm sitting in the Johnson Space Center looking at the hits on the alpha magnetic spectrometer, and it is so far 18 billion hits of cosmic rays, more than even Sam Ting thought we would get in this time span. And so this is a very basic science that we're doing there that could lead to any number of things in the determination of what the universe is, and also if there is dark energy, is it something that can be harnessed? No telling. He doesn't even know everything. And as Dr. Ting so aptly points out, almost all of the major research that we have done since we went to NASA and set NASA up, everything that we went into to research was for a purpose that is not what we got, but what we got was even more important. And that's why continuing the priority of NASA and space exploration is so important for our European partners, for our own quality of life and capabilities to expand. So, Mr. Chairman, thank you very much for holding this hearing. I did request this hearing because I want to know what we're doing up there. And so I'm looking forward to hearing from all of you from your different perspectives. But I do hope that as I am going out the exit door, that we are able to excite the American people as we have in the past on what the future is. And I thank you all for being here.